Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Ball Nation. Now I have a new series I'm creating on this channel, and it's basically be like my usual discussion videos, but it's not going to take up the Saturday's time slot. It'll be sprinkled in whenever I feel like making one, but I think I'm gonna call it DBZ Chat. I really do want to know what you guys think the title of this should be, and I'll shout you out if I use your title in the next video, well, next segment of this series. But think of some titles that are better than that, because that one's not very good. But basically they are going to be quicker discussions that, you know, really aren't worth the time for a full-length video. And let me know what you guys think. Definitely discuss the topics in the comment section, because these ones are going to be ripe with discussion, because they're generally topics that aren't easy to explain or don't have a lot of weight to discuss them in general, because there's not a lot of backstory on each part or whatever. You'll understand there's not a lot of details to really express. So I'm trying to keep the intro short for this series, because some people don't like my longer videos. But let's get right into it. As you probably saw from the title, I wouldn't see how you wouldn't know it from the title, but I'm going to be discussing really quick Gogeta versus Vegito, and who I think is stronger, or if they're equal, which one's weaker than the other, all that stuff. So let's get right into it. Now, I don't think I need to really explain the different, or who these two characters are. We all know who they are. Both of them are fusions between Goku and Vegeta, but the fusion methods are very different. One of them is the fusion dance that we saw with Gotenks, which lasts 30 minutes, and if you're going to include Dragon Ball GT, it can last like 15 with a Super Saiyan 4, but we all know GT isn't canon, and it really has no relevance to this discussion, because it's only between Vegito and the Gogeta we saw in the Fusion Reborn film. Now, one uses the fusion dance, like I said, and the other uses the Potara fusion, and there's been a lot of debate whether or not the fusion dance is weaker than the Potara fusion, and there's no real hardcore, solid evidence other than what the Elder Kai said, and he said that it was much better than that silly fusion dance. I'm paraphrasing, but it was much better than that dance, he said. He specifically did, compare it to the fusion dance, and this has been interpreted in many different ways. It's been interpreted in ways that he just means it's stronger in general, a multiplier, I guess, or it's just better because it's it doesn't have a timer on it and it lasts forever. And in my opinion, the fact that there's no timer can be looked at a negative, but whether or not that's what he meant is not unclear. So you can argue that Vegito would be stronger because of what the other Kai said. Another thing, though, to take into account is the rival boost that many people discuss. I don't like to discuss it myself because there is really no solid evidence on what it exactly means. But the rival boost basically means when two people fuse that are, basically opposites, there's a bigger boost in power, because Vegito was much stronger than any of the Kais thought. The Kais thought that he would be. He was much stronger. Now, if you look at Gogeta, there's been a lot of debate whether or not he got the rival boost, and I don't see why he wouldn't, but maybe it has something linked to the Potara earrings. But really, because this is a short video, like I said, because there's not a whole lot to really discuss, and I want you guys to talk about this in the comments section. To really close this video off, that really makes me think Vegito is stronger is the fact that in the movie, the Fusion Reborn film, Goku had to lower his power level to do the dance with Vegeta. He has to. In order to do a fusion dance, you need to be like basically the same power, and body type, obviously, if you're familiar with the rules of the dance. But he had to lower his power level. With the Potara fusion, you don't need to lower your power level, which automatically, in my mind, makes Vegito much stronger, because basically Gogeta is basically like two Vegetas fusing, combining their powers, because Goku had to lower his down. But with Vegito, there was no such lowering of power. So that automatically makes Vegito stronger in my mind, but that's basically it, guys. I know this one was maybe a little bit choppy. It was the first attempt at this series, but I do have more ideas for videos like this. But since you guys watched this video, to celebrate, I guess, a new series on my channel or something, I will be doing a bigger discussion on what if Gogeta fought Super Buu, Super Buu with Gohan absorbed. That'll come in the future. It's not, I don't think it'll be next week, but it could be, but I'm not going to promise anything. But like I said, that's been it, guys. If you enjoyed the video, definitely hit the like button. But that's been it, and I'll catch you later.